Thank you to Shopify for sponsoring this video. Guys, it's time. My favorite time of year, aka doodle planner reveal time. And I am so excited for this year because 2023 doodle planner is my, what is it? 2021, 2. This is my 4th year doing the doodle planner, and that's kind of crazy to me just because the doodle planner started out on such a whim, and now 4 years later, here we are. But I'm so excited because I've been working all year on this. Every year releasing the planner feels like birthing a child. My child is finally here. Without further ado, I'm not going to keep you guys waiting any longer because I'm sure a lot of you guys just want to see the planner and hear all about the details and everything. So are you guys ready? Introducing the 2023 doodle planners. Look at them. I pretty much work on the doodle planners throughout the entire first 3 quarters of the year, and then at the end of the year it's like finally out to you guys. So if you're just here for the details of when and where to get it, because guys, there's some very dedicated doodle planner stands which I love and I appreciate, because sometimes I get messages asking in like March or May asking whether there'll be a doodle planner for the next year, and I'm like, I appreciate the enthusiasm, but it's a little early. Because of that, I know that there are some people who just want to know when and where to get it. They'll be available worldwide on Shop AmandaRachLee as usual, and they will be available on this date on the screen right here. I'll put the date and time and everything. I'll talk a little bit more about the inventory and all of that as we go along in the process, but yes, this is the date and time if you want to mark it down. There's going to be 5 different colors of the covers as usual. Choosing the covers is always my favorite part of the process each year because it kind of brings everything together, and this year I'm so excited to show you guys 2 different new cover designs. So last year we introduced the swirl designs, which were a little doodle favorite. You guys loved the swirls, which is why we released them as blank notebooks. So of course this year we wanted to do some swirls as well. So we have 2 different swirl colors this year for the doodle planner. This is the lavender swirl. It is really pretty. You guys obviously love whenever I do like lavender lilac things. This is a little bit of a different shade from the lilac doodle planner. It's definitely more on the lavender shade, slightly more blue toned, but again, really pretty pastel purple color, and you know, of course the swirls look so cute. The next one is my favorite of the swirls, which is this color, the light blue swirl. It's kind of like a sky baby blue swirl pattern, which I think is so pretty. We haven't done a light blue swirl yet, so I thought this would be a nice addition to the family. So these are the 2 swirl designs, and we also have a brand new print for the doodle planners this year, which I'm so excited about. I think these ones might be my favorite. I know I say that about a lot of them. Since they're new, I think they are my favorite. And these are the grid designs. God, look at these. I think they're so funky and cool. So it's kind of like a mix of a checkerboard grid and the swirls. It's definitely like a wavy grid pattern. So this one right here is called the matcha grid, and I love the shade. You guys know how much I love like sage green colors, especially last year we had the sage green doodle planner with the swirls, but I wanted to bring back the green in a different way. So we have the matcha grid. It's definitely more like pistachio matcha toned versus the sage from last year, and the grid is obviously super cool, a little bit different, so I love this one. And to go along with our beverage themed names, we have matcha grid and we have latte grid over here. So this is kind of like a taupe beigey color with the same grid checkerboard wavy pattern on it. I think it's so cute. If you like neutrals, this one's for you. And this year I actually only decided to do 1 solid color cover in case anyone doesn't want a printed pattern for the cover. I know the funky prints aren't for everyone, so we just did 1 this year, but I think it's a really good color. This is the espresso doodle planner. Again, going along with the drink theme, it's this really rich, deep, chocolatey brown, very espresso coffee bean color, and I think it just looks so luxurious and definitely dark academia. Like, you're carrying this in the library, it looks expensive, It looks cute. I think the gold embossments look so pretty on this. All of them have gold embossments, of course. And as usual, we have our classic star charm at the bottom of all of them. We need to talk about the themes this year because they are some of my favorites. I'll show you guys the inside of the planner. As usual, 160 GSM paper, you guys know the deal, so you can color it in and you won't, you know, have anything bleeding through. This year we have some really cute changes from the previous year. The quotes and the beginning pages of the year have an updated font, which I think is really cute this year. Still, you know, reflections and goals at the beginning, and we added a bunch of dotted pages at the beginning in case you have any beginning of the year setup pages that you want to do. And the themes this year, we have the new firework theme for January. For February, we have pop art. For May, I chose, of course, I had to do Fredbert, our little froggy theme. I'm not gonna say it's my favorite theme because I'm sure there's some other ones that I'm gonna say that, but this one's pretty up there. We have cute little Fredbert. I know you guys are gonna have a blast coloring that one in. For April, I did the fan theme with the peony flowers. I think this one's really, really pretty. For May, we have the fish theme. For June, we have travel theme. For July, we have the picnic blanket theme. And then for August, we have the like Y2K sticker theme, and I kind of had it looking like magazine letters, which this one might be my favorite in this planner. I think it looks really cute, and the weekly spreads look so cute for August. For September, we have veggies to remind you to eat your veggies. Oh, October is a good one too. It's the book library theme that I did, and I think this one is gonna be a favorite of Lil Doodles because you guys really like this theme. It looks very like lo-fi-y for sure. November, we have autumn leaves, and then finally December is the snow globe theme, the little winter wonderland theme, which I think is also very cute. Each month this year has a unique font style, unique trackers. It's specific to each theme. So for example, the October one with the books is like a little bookshelf, and each book you kind of color in. For June with the travel theme, I have little postcards for each day. That's honestly what took the longest this year, is designing the unique trackers and all of the art for the weekly spreads, because I wanted to make sure that it was really fun to color in, and I feel like I achieved that this year. You know, there's a lot of unique themes. Like the pop art one, I think will be really fun to see the color combinations that you guys choose. Oh, and as usual at the back, we also have a lot of doc grid pages, reflections, and we kept the same format from last year where the beginning of each month has a goal section right up the front, so that kind of frees up space to have an extra page of doc grid for each month. So there's a lot of space for customization throughout. That's this year's planner, guys. I'm so proud of it. I feel like I've finally gotten down the format, and I hope you guys like using it and like all the colors that I chose this year. I'm always a little bit nervous to see your guys' reaction to the planner each year because I never know whether you guys will like the colors or the themes that I chose, but every year I feel like I'm getting a little bit more confident in my design decisions, and this year especially I feel like we really got the workflow down of like designing the planner. So even though it takes ages for me to design because I hand draw every theme, it was definitely the first year where I felt like I really nailed the process. I'm so proud of it. So I hope you guys like the 2023 Doodle Planner. Also, I wanted to talk a little bit about another mini launch that we're launching. I've been teasing these for a while, and I showed them in one of my setup videos, I think. But here you guys go. Here are the Swirl Wavy Collection washi tapes. We have a ton of colors. I think we have like 10 or 11 different colors of the Swirl washi tapes, and they're some of my favorite washi tapes that I've ever designed. I designed them to be seamless. It has like the classic swirl wavy design from the, you know, swirl covers and everything. We have green, brown, teal, blue, the neutral one, which is what I used in my middle of the year setup. This really cool black and white one, which is very funky. We have purple, strawberry, gray, yellow, and fudge. We have two more washi tapes as well, and these are the fairy dust ones. I just wanted to make these for fun because I thought it was a cute design, and I wanted it to match and go with a lot of the other washi tapes that we have in our collection. So we have silver fairy dust and gold fairy dust. These just have little sparkles, butterflies, flowers, and hearts all along it, and it's in gold and silver metallic foil, so very neutral, matches a lot of things. Again, these are the swirl ones. Woo. So washi tapes are falling everywhere, but they're just really funky and fun, and I wanted to make sure that you could still match them with the basics sets if you guys have the basic sets already. Those are launching as well, just another fun launch. Let's chat a little bit about the process this year with the doodle planner, because it was definitely interesting, I will say. If you watch any of my previous doodle planner reveals where I talk about Shop AmandaRachLee and everything, then you know that I do Shop AmandaRachLee off my own dime. There's no third-party company helping me out. It's pretty much me and like a very, very small team. It's been hard and challenging, and I've definitely learned a lot over the past 3 or 4 years and made a lot of mistakes. But this year I was so excited because it finally felt like the first year where I was like, again, felt confident in my decisions, really got the process down pat, and I was hoping to have a very smooth doodle planner launch this year, because I feel like the previous years, there's always something each year, and I know that's the case with a lot of small businesses, but there was one year where we had the misprint issue. There's of course COVID and all the shipping delays and the global supply chain, and then of course the first year I just didn't know shipping timelines and everything. So this kind of felt like the first year that was like legit doodle planner launch. So I was excited. Of course, something always goes wrong. I will say I ordered quite a lot of doodle planners because last year we sold out really quickly, and I know there's a lot of people who missed out on it who wanted to get a doodle planner. So I really tried to order as many as I could. But unfortunately, because of the Florida storms that have been happening, one of our shipping warehouses is in Florida. So there was some shipping delays with half of our inventory. We'll actually only have a limited amount for this upcoming launch date because basically only half of our inventory arrived in our warehouses. So if you are looking to get your doodle planner ahead of time, I would make sure to be there right on launch date. Of course, once the second half of the inventory arrives at our Florida warehouse, when everything calms down with the storm, we'll add those into our stock and restock and everything if it does sell out. So no need to worry there. But just for this upcoming launch date, I'm just warning you guys, we do have a limited amount, so if this is something you definitely want, I would just be there on launch date. We tried as much as possible, but there seems to always be something that goes wrong, and I'm just kind of learning to be kind to myself as a small business owner, because things happen, unfortunately, and there's just things that are out of my control. As much as I want to make things happen, like I really wish I could just fly to Florida and have all the books in stock and personally deliver them. But unfortunately, you know, you just kind of have to roll with the punches. I just want to thank you guys for your patience and understanding. While we're talking about small business stuff, I wanted to talk a little bit about today's sponsor, Shopify. It's actually what I've been using to run Shop AmandaRachLee this entire time. I don't know if the shop would be where it was today if I didn't use Shopify, just because it's been such an easy to use platform as a new small business owner. I don't know how many of you guys know this, but I actually dropped out of business school. So when I started Shop AmandaRachLee, I had a little bit of imposter syndrome where I was like, I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I didn't feel like I had the proper experience or knowledge to start this. But just through looking up stuff on the internet, and of course through the Shopify platform, I was able to figure things out pretty easily. And of course, 4 years later, now here we are, still doing it, luckily. But if any of you guys are looking to start your own business or side hustle, I definitely recommend looking into Shopify. It's a really easy to use all-in-one platform, even if you have no experience starting a business or in commerce at all. So they really help you grow, manage, and start your own business. What I really love about Shopify is that you're in control of everything. The way your storefront looks, the way your products are priced, displayed, everything. And with Shopify, of course, it lets you sell online and through social media platforms, but also you can sell in person and everything is connected. And just in general, they're a merchant first company, meaning that they only do well when the business owners do well. As a young woman of color business owner, I would really love to see more out there. I know it can be really scary to start your own business, but Shopify really believes in supporting small business owners from the entire journey, from the first sale, to no matter how big you scale up. They offer a lot of resources that are typically only reserved for bigger businesses. So I have just really loved my time on Shopify so far. I was actually lucky enough to go to a Shopify Creator Summit, and I was able to learn about their brand values and what they stand for, and it truly lines up with mine. So I'm really happy to be working with them, especially because, again, I've been using their platform for the past 4 years. So it's an honor that they've chosen me to spread the word about Shopify. I really hope you guys take that leap of faith, try starting your business, try looking into it. I promise you'll learn a lot along the way. If you do want to try Shopify for yourself, then go to this link right here and begin your entrepreneurial journey. I think that's pretty much it. I just wanted this to be a quick little reveal video for the doodle planner. For a lot of this year, my life was consumed with designing the doodle planner and the totes and the washi tapes and some other things that we're coming out with in a little bit. That's why I've been a little bit MIA with the content. I have just really been loving pouring my whole heart into the shop. I really appreciate you guys supporting me with each of these launches. Hopefully next year we can do some other cool things. Let me know what you want to see for next year for shop, because I'm kind of in this space right now with shop where I just want to have it as like a fun little thing for me to design cute little projects and drops. Last year I kind of had the goal of expanding it and making it like this big thing and, you know, rebranding. I mentioned that a little bit in a video, which still possibly could be a goal in the future, but what I've realized in order to keep it sustainable for me and enjoyable and fulfilling is that I want to take things day by day and just make stuff that I'm happy with. That's kind of where I'm at right now, and we'll kind of see where it goes. We'll start with this doodle planner, of course, every year. I'm just excited that the 2023 doodle planner is here and that we made it work this year. Thank you to anyone in advance who gets it. I can't wait for it to be in your hands and for you guys to feel it and touch it this year. Let me know what color you guys plan on getting. By the time this video goes out, the launch date is pretty soon after, so you guys will probably be getting it soon. Send me screenshots, send me pictures once you receive it, and I just hope you guys like it. Okay, I think that's it. Thanks guys for watching. Get your doodle planners. I love you. Thank you again for everything. I would not be here without you, and keep doodling, guys. Bye.